Hello, how's everybody doing today? I'm going to do a little something for you guys. I want you all to make a promise to yourself, right? Or ask for something with gratitude. Or I want you to align your soul today with whatever it is that your soul has been telling you. Ignore everything else in the world. Ignore the 3D. Ignore the bullshit. Right? I want you to sit down. I want you to meditate. Meditate isn't always sitting down either. For those that need to go for a walk, fucking walk. Do it. Meditation isn't just sitting still, because we can't all meditate sitting still, because I can't. I have to go for a walk. I have to go. Bodies are meant to move. Anyways, I want you to align to what your soul is telling you, your soul purpose, right? So if I'm to align to my soul purpose is to serve. My soul purpose is to speak. My soul purpose is to share with others the story of my life. Sounds funny. People see it from the 3D. They don't understand it. You see it from the 4D. If you speak to the soul, you can understand and resonate with the soul. So, forget about the 3D. I want you to speak to yourself. And I want you to search in your heart exactly what it is you want. Non-materialistic. Right? My purpose up until my calling was to protect my children at all costs whenever I could. I have battled with a narcissistic ex since I was 19 now, since that's when we got married. So it's always been a manipulating battle with him, because I knew. Most of us women do know. We know the red flags, we see the signs, and we're still stupid enough to do it. Lessons. This is what it's supposed to teach you on what you don't want and how you don't want to be treated. You are the only one that has the ability to walk away from bullshit, right? I want you to align, if your purpose is just for your children. I hate it when this overemphasis, when the women are like, oh, but my world is my children, it's all I am. No, you're not. You're still a fucking woman. You're still a living, breathing human being. As men are too. You are living, breathing human beings. You are not defined by your children. You are not defined by your house. You're not defined by your vehicle. You're not defined by your job. You are a human. All of us are the same. And you have a soul purpose. They're all a bunch of meat suits hanging out here, and we have this vibrant spirit inside of ourselves that says, hey, I'm going to be this. I want to be this. This is who I am. All these things in the past that have lined up, these can all benefit me in becoming who I am. You're the alchemist, right? You're the alchemist in your story. Everything you've learned. Forensics, when I was younger, I've learned to speak in front of classrooms of people. It wasn't much, but it was a fear I needed to get over. I can speak to anybody. Working on the farm that I was last at, I would joke and say I was the PR. Because as soon as anybody would come in the yard, old guys would hide. Because they didn't want to speak to anybody. You don't understand that people do not want to communicate with other people. They would rather be locked in their own worlds, because those other people may create a ripple effect in their lives. So, everything that you've learned in the past sets you up for what you're supposed to be doing in life. If you're paying attention, if you're aware, and if you're awake. I have defended my character. Have you defended your character? Stood up against teachers and told them that you're not going to be like somebody else, because you're not. Because God loves you all differently for who you are, for your own human body, for your own spirit. It's such a spiritual war. Why would people shame and guilt people over thinking that they did something bad just to get you to come back to them? Come on, and you don't want to forgive you. Bunch of liars. They can't do the forgiving. You got to forgive yourself, and you got to learn to move on and grow. Since that's what your spirit's here. I want you to align to that. I want you to align to that growth that you have experienced your entire fucking life. And I want you to say, yes, I'm ready. And that's what I'm going to do. Whatever it may fucking be. If it's you just getting a job at McDonald's, if that's where your soul is telling you to go, do it. Where's my soul telling me to go? I have so many opportunities right now that I could sit and manifest all day. It's it's overwhelming. Things align just right when your soul is aligned. All right. So it's 6 minutes. Let's do 4 minutes of what the fuck's going to happen in 3 days if you actually commit to your soul purpose. Let's see. So we're still planning. Look at the King of Pentacles there. We're planning the King of Pentacles. 3 days from now, bitch, you're like, yep, that's my soul purpose, right? So we're always guided by our soul purpose. We're not paying attention. I shouldn't say it. We pay attention to the 3D, but it is not our reason for living. Our soul purpose is our reason for living. We do what we have to do in the 3D to accomplish our soul mission. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because if you fuck around and find out, there's always the wonderful signs that say you're going the wrong fucking way. The bad omens, the dead things, the headaches, the uneasiness, the difficulty. Ugh, if it don't flow, it don't go. Ah, I'm sorry, my hip is killing me. If it don't flow, it don't go. We leave it flow. Find that clarity. Because once you align with your soul purpose, for whoever this is, you're going to do the King of Pentacles. So that means you're either going to have to sell something. You're going to have to sell something. Because trials and tribulations, right? I sold both of my horses when the timing was right. Against what other people thought I should do is liquefy all of my assets right away to put money in my pocket. Babe, the money isn't the idea here. It's the purpose. My intuition guides me on when I need to sell and what I need to sell and if I need to sell my assets. I will enjoy them as long as I have to until I gain the clarity to sell off some shit. Because, well, your life purpose isn't what your old life is, right? It's not the same. You got to do this alone. Two of Cups in reverse to the world. Doing it alone. The world's upside down. Right? We get that. We crash landed. You don't have to tell anybody. Move in silence. Just because you've made this giant decision to do whatever it is, to sell, to move, to however, to get a little bit of your pennies together, a whole lot of your pennies together, to move forward. No, we don't have to tell anybody when your world is upside down. It feels like it's upside down, and it's not quite upside down out here. And people just see you sell shit. They don't care. It's not nothing to do. But departing with stuff, it's going to be wreckage. And there's your new journey. There's your new journey. You'll find clarity. Sell some shit. Do this on your own. Keep it to yourself. The more you move in silence, the better you are. There's people out there that you don't have to tell them your exact purpose and your exact existence and exactly what you're fucking planning and what you're doing and who you are. You don't have to tell them shit. You don't have to tell them to your new beginnings. You don't. You're going to start on this as if you're the fool. You're the fool. Put on them rose-colored glasses and walk to the hermit. Because we've learned the lessons from before. There's lessons from before, like I said. The hermit, he goes deep within. He finds the wisdom that he's gained from his journeys before to help him succeed on his purpose and his journey moving forward. Creative blocks, but hey, when God's on your side in the universe, he's going to show you the way. He's going to show you the way. Right? We feel like we're in the Ten of Swords. Whew, we had to sell that shit. We had to move on. We had to keep going. We're in the Ten of Swords. We go through a dark night of the souls. We do. Babe, it's okay to be in your feelings. You're not feeling creative. You're feeling like the world is all up against you. You are an upside down King of Cups. Don't bleed on anybody. Unhealed people make unhealed people. Did you hear what I said? Unhealed people make unhealed people. Take your time with this. You don't have to go any faster than anybody else. And the universe knows exactly how fast you need to take to heal and to evolve. It's okay. You're not quite feeling it. This is the bad, I shouldn't say the bad. This is the idea of tarot. This is the good with the bad. This is the life. This is life. Once you make that jump to do something, to preemptively start down your new journey, you're an upside down mess. Excuse me. An emotional emperor. A very emotional emperor who has to gain some clarity. He's keeping this shit to himself. 3 days from now. You sign this up, you make that fourth goal of getting rid of whatever it is to put that money in your pocket and move forward. Use your lessons from before. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, you need to reach out to somebody, but you don't have to tell them exactly what's going on. People can be emotional support. Oh, my ear is itchy. People can be emotional support without having to know your plans. It's possible. Health, wealth, and abundance.